have a lot of questions in the crowd here. So May here is going to go around and ask people who want to ask questions what their questions are, and then ask you to come to the microphone here in the front. Just a couple of things. When you talk to the microphone, remember to put it close to your mouth so we can actually hear your question. And yeah. I have also the questions from the box that was at the info desk. So we are going to throw them around, whichever comes first.
Should we introduce our guests, maybe?
Yes!
Welcome them all with a great big applause. Tabitha St. Germain.
Oh dear.
Need my bags.
I'll be the bag lady.
It's the next one?
I must be moving on, damn Sherman. Oh my goodness.
And let's welcome Daniel Ingram. And then Anneli Heed. So people who want to ask questions, please raise your hand and May will come to talk to you.
I'm gonna be my best friend now.
Are there anyone?
You match.
But we'll start the session with these from the box. So here is one for Daniel Ingram. Someone is asking a little bit technical. Which tuning system do you use? Equal temperament, perhaps?
That's correct. Equal temperament. That is 10.
Yeah. And how did it feel to write songs for Weird Al Yankovic and Pinky Pride?
That was definitely a highlight, I'd say, of my year and of the show. When they first told me that Weird Al was going to be on the show and I get to write for him, I was incredibly excited and then incredibly overwhelmed and scared. A few days under my bed, and then I finally got out and tackled it. And yeah, he was an amazing guy.
Were you a fan of Weird Al?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, especially in my elementary school days, I still have vivid memories of us all doing synchronized dance to Weird Al songs when we were kids. Yeah, that was a real honor for me to meet him in person. I totally fanboyed and got photos and was nervous. And, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, so Tabitha, someone said that they loved your southern accent in simple ways. Did you have to take acting lessons for it?
Yes, I did. I took myself some very, very important and wonderful acting lessons. No.
So we have our first question. Yeah.
Hi. My question doesn't really have anything to do with ponies. I'm just wondering to all of you, are you enjoying your time in Finland?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No doubt.
What have you been doing in Finland?
It strikes me that a lot of people are eating all the time. And so we joined, because I'm essentially a joiner. So we've been comesting a lot of comestibles, staring at a lot of buildings, looking up a lot, because in Canada just about everything is new. So we don't really tend to look up, but up here there's all these beautiful things on the sides of buildings, and looking at faces and listening like mad to people's voices and fantastic accents, and
some very important tourist sites in Helsinki, and the most important of which I think was the toilet at the top of the tower that has the view of the entire city. The Tower Restaurant, yeah, it's like, it's the weirdest thing. It's like a window right there. You just look out over the...
In the toilet?
In the toilet.
I
Yeah.
have to go there.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go there, but I have to go there.
Yeah, it's right there.
I'll go there now.
Well, sorry, what?
I saw the statue with the guys. You know which one I'm talking about? They were, yeah, I don't know, but the only thing I saw when I saw it was like, ooh, I can see the butts. I had to win. I had to go there. So I was happy.
Now let's take the next question.
Hi.
Hi.
If you were a superhero, what would your superpower be, and who would be your sidekick?
Wow. I would be Bedor, and my skill would be getting out of bed. Rise like lightning every noon. And my sidekick would be, I don't know, Sheety? That's wrong. Don't listen. You?
Well, I would be Sleep Knight.
Sleep?
My special power would be going bedroom, sleeping. My sidekick would have to be Luna, of course.
Well, I can't come up with any cool superhero name, but it wouldn't be wrong to be like the Princess of Awesomeness. That's cool, just do everything like really awesome and kick ass. That would be cool. And my sidekick would be Spike because
So next question.
Hi, this question is Sapita. What do you impression? I'm so bad in English.
what's my impression?
Yeah, to Luna.
What's my impression of Luna? What do I think of Luna? Inspiration?
No, how do you get that Luna voice?
Oh, like, as with many characters, you squeeze your bum. It's kind of a dialect, it's kind of just a lower register, and you mean the deep voice, right?
Yes.
I don't know. That's it.
Okay,
Are
let's-
you? Be scared.
one from these notes. To Anneli and Tabitha, can you see yourself doing voice acting in video games?
In video games?
Yeah.
Have done. Me too. Been there, done that. Yeah, loves it.
Yep.
Okay, then a very crucial question to every single one of you. Which one? Star Trek or Star Wars?
The new Star Trek, the new Star Trek, and the old Star Wars. That's my answer.
Well, I'm like next gen. I love next gen, and I like the original trilogy.
I can't choose. It's like, no. It's like choosing between cookies and candy. Both of them are so good, can't choose. Sorry.
Okay, have there come any new questions to mind? Please raise your hand so May can see you. Okay. let's take one for Daniel. Which song in MLP Friendship is Magic took you the least time to produce?
The least amount of time.
Yeah.
Has to be Cupcakes. That song was like literally took as long to play as it took to write.
What kind of music does inspire you?
Wow, that's a big question. What music inspires you? I don't even know where to begin. I think, yeah, I don't know. Does that mean like specifically you think for My Little Pony inspiration?
I think generally,
Music inspires me.
which inspires you to write music?
I guess because what I have to do with the cartoons, like one of the demands of the cartoons, every song has got to be like. I feel like I've done every genre under the sun, especially we do like Noah's Pet Shop, where it's just every song is something new, and even Martha Speaks, like between all the shows I've done hundreds of songs in all these styles. And so I get inspired when I just listen to almost any genre and I hear something really good in the genre. So when I had to do the dubstep short for the, we're doing these Equestria Girl shorts right now. You guys may have heard that, seen the one with DJ Palm 3 kind of like walking down the street. It's all dubstep. I mean, I listened to a lot of Brody dubstep and that had totally inspired me to do that. So I think it really depends on what my job is that particular week and then I listen to music that would inspire that.
Awesome. Let's take a question.
I have a question for Daniel about the Pony Pokey. Is it kind of similar song as Head and Shoulders, Knees and Toes that you are supposed to like making movements to while singing it?
Yeah, I think so. that song is not public domain. The Hokey Pokey. The Hokey Pokey is like a song that somebody wrote, I guess, in the 60s. And it's the only song that, do you know when? I have no idea.
Do I know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
Did you write for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Who knows who wrote it, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not public. So when Hasbro wanted to do that in the show, they had to pay some like astronomical fee to license that melody. And I remember thinking, wow, if only I could get paid that much to write the song.
Are you going to publish the videos?
Definitely the Pony Pony was the most expensive
great.
song.
I was actually wondering because to make
Okay, next one.
plans.
Which kind of, for future visits, which kind of countries would you like to visit?
So which kind of countries would you like to visit?
Friendly ones.
Everywhere. All of them?
Yeah, I think it'd be great. The opportunity we get to now go to these countries that we wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity. It's pretty amazing. A lot of people from Vancouver are going to Australia this year, and I know even going to Bach or going to Gallicon and Naples would be good. It's really cool. Can't go wrong. Always going to be friendly Brodies there. You're always going to have a good time.
Let's ask one question from these notes now. To Anneli, I have learned in the con that you have 3 professions. How do you balance these in your life?
How do I balance them? It's kind of easy actually. I don't know why I said that. It's, I think I'm the sort of person that really needs to do a lot of things. To have a lot of things in my bag. Because when I do just one thing, too much, I'm like, I want to go into that, and that's fun. And I do that for a while, and then I think the same way, So I think I need to be different occupations. I like it that way.
What's your sign?
My sign? My star sign? I'm a Leo. Yeah.
Gemini.
Oh, awesome.
We're very like attention deficit disorder.
Schizophrenic.
Yeah, that is true. That's settled.
Okay, next question.
I have a question for Daniel. Have you ever heard previous songs from My Little Pony Generations, and what do you think of them?
I have. And I honestly, I haven't listened to them in years. But before the show started, when I first got the call, and they're like, okay, we're going to do a My Little Pony reboot. And I didn't really know what it was, so I researched it. And I just remember this song that took place in a roller skating rink. And there was, like, someone was upset because this boy didn't like them, and they were trying to get his attention. And it was like, wow, it was all 80s. I thought, okay, this has got to change.
One song from Generation 1. I don't know the English lyrics, but it was "Se picknick på paradisgården och alla ponnyar är med." And I kind of grew up with that song.
I heard some good ones.
Yeah.
I heard this one.
So that's the only one that I heard.
Hello. If you one day would wake up and realize that you have magical powers, what would be the first thing you would use?
I would use my magical powers to turn Kevin's bathtub cold in his home from my home. Revenge! Kind of bad, isn't it? And world peace.
Just to balance it up.
I want to be Magneto. And I just want to wreak havoc. And he has fun.
I would turn all the cat food into dog food and vice versa. So when the cats got dog food, they go like, "Oh no, this is not what I ordered." And of course, we're in peace.
Thank you. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to give you a prize for a really great question. This is Canadian maple paste.
What is the highlight of your career? What do you think is your highlight of the career? Each of you.
Over to you, Daniel.
I mean, it's easy for me, actually, because My Little Pony is definitely a highlight. I mean, I can't imagine, I could never have imagined getting involved in a show that would open so many doors and bring so many amazing people into my life. I mean, whether it's hanging out with all the voice actors or meeting all the fans around the world, I mean, this has been a huge highlight for me. I stole it now, you guys have to come up with something.
Yeah, it's kind of long. When I got the role of Tigress in Kung Fu Panda 2, I was thrilled and thought, this is the highlight of my boyfriending career. Nothing can beat this. And then My Little Pony happened. So what he said, going around to conventions and meet all of you guys, it really changed my life. It really did. I didn't think growing up that I would be able to do all of these lovely things, and I'm so grateful.
I don't really think of anything as, the Sternstände, but I think I really loved being in Into the Woods, playing Little Red Riding Hood in Into the Woods. That was awesome. And but I always knew it's to come, and it's now, and it's to come, and yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have no idea who you are now because of that. Wow. It's a really good disguise.
That brony's a spy.
Next question.
What does your children think about your job when you do it?
Well, my children have fur. And mostly they think, when are you coming home and when are you feeding me? Why are your hands not on my back? Why don't you sit still? Because you're warm. And that kind of thing. That's what my children think. Yours?
My children... I don't have children, so I'm trying to think how to answer that. Would think it's super cool, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I have surrogate kids in the sense that I've got like nephews and I've got a half-sister and brother who are actually my own age. so they all think it's the coolest thing ever.
I have a human little version of me back home, and she's 4 years old, and I call her my little brony. I also call her Lisa. And she really loves the show, and she's kind of jelly that she can't be here today. And maybe at a future con we'll bring her, and she will cosplay Cadence because she loves Cadence.
Aww.
And we always have this little, she's like, I'm like, oh, can you hear mommy? Because mommy on TV. Oh yeah, there's mommy, that's mommy, and that's mommy. Yeah, and there's me. I'm like, no, honey, that's me, because that's also mommy. I'm Cadence. No, I'm Cadence. Big fighter. Go to bed.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
If there are any more questions in the crowd, just remember you can raise your hand anytime so we can check your questions. Next question, please.
Hey guys, I'm Tony. I got a question finally. Public you seem to identify yourself mostly as Spitfire. What made you choose her over, for example, Piper's Wheel, which are much more prominent in the show?
Oh, I didn't choose that. Someone else did. Yeah, I think you guys did.
Yeah, but I mean, when your panel yesterday was so sweet and Spitfire, why was it for Spitfire, not for Piper?
Oh, I was asked to do Spitfire, so I thought, well, yes.
Hi. This one is for the ladies. I was wondering how you got into voice acting.
I came into it from the theater, sort of an accidental audition, really, because of something really minor that was on my resume. And then they started to do a lot of them in Toronto, and just because the first one had landed, I ended up doing more and more. It's too dull, but there you go.
I grew up wanting to be a voice actor, and for the second I saw The Little Mermaid, I was like, I want to do that! I want to be a voice actor! And then I practiced a bit at home, and then I grew up, people told me that, no, you have to be a celebrity and live in Stockholm to do that. So I thought, no, okay, I'll do something else. And then I was asked after a stand-up performance, I was asked if I wanted to go to the studio and make a test, voice test. And I nailed it! And then I stayed there forever and ever. I kind of live in the studio now. They won't get rid of me.
Thank you.
If you could live anywhere in Equestria, where would you live?
I'd like to be in one of those floating balloons as it starts.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess Canada. I've got a small town. Actually, Manhattan's a little bit more my style. The downtown of Manhattan.
Flashy.
Yeah, a little more exciting.
I would like to live with the cakes. That's obvious. That's a reason.
That's what I'm asking when he was up, he knew that he was going to be in Finland.
Library.
Yeah.
It's a cool place.
Hiya. This might be an imposition, but which one of you is the better rarity between probably the girls in this Daniel can do a very good rarity.
Rarity? What sort of rarity are you? I don't know, really. I haven't thought about it, really. Have you? Well, you do have rather lovely hair, I must say. Thank you, dear. So did you. It's marvelous. I did notice that I'm a bit of a hoofacure waiting to happen. Oh, really? So do I. Very strange. Together. I honestly can't tell. You're very pretty. You're too very pretty. A balloon. Of course, I so.
Oh, thank you.
What do you do for free time? Do you like watch TV, play movies, or something else? What do you do for free time? Oh, play movies or like watch games?
I watch so much TV.
Do you watch so much TV? I do too. What's the best way to relax and stuff? Like, turn on the TV, turn off your brain, like, entertain me.
Okay, this one is for each of us, each of you. What if you were to write an episode? What it will be about and how it will turn out?
Well, it turned out brilliantly. An episode of Rarity discovering that she's adopted. Because it seems kind of likely, doesn't it? So, and it's brilliant.
I've got a few ideas. I was thinking of one where Spike and Fluttershy kind of end up like stuck in the woods somehow and have to like battle something, like do something where they collaborate, and then they realize that they're kind of like siblings because they're the only two that don't really have siblings, you know, and then there'd be this beautiful sibling song about how they discovered their kind of like that.
What was the question? Sorry, my phone.
What happens?
I got
It's
a
a regular
phone call.
episode you want.
If I could just pick one episode that is the best one?
No, that you would create.
I would create. Wow.
Would only have Spitfires by Rarity.
Yeah, that's the only one that I do. I think, a wedding already took place. So, maybe like, No. I tell you.
Fallout Equestria.
Wait, I know. Maybe if they went to the human world, just like, not like the Equestria girls, you know? Like 3D animation, like going into our world. Yeah. I could be thrown off by my phone starting to ring. I'm like, what's so like, what should I answer? Hi, I'm at a panel. Can you call me back? I'm at a panel. Okay, sorry. Thinking of doing that, but I didn't, so. But I actually talked to myself. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next one.
Your Highness Tabitha, I ask, do you know Game Luna?
Do I know what? Sorry?
Game Luna in Fandom Luna.
I didn't understand. Game Luna. The game Luna?
Yes.
There's a game.
Gamer Luna.
No, I don't.
Ah, okay.
This is a question for all three of you. Do you have like any figures or other merchandise, and what do you have?
I get given quite a bit of swag, figures and stuff, and I tend to play with them like a 2-year-old. I do. So that's what I do with them.
In the studio, there's a corner of my desk that has like just toys. It's like the toy corner. And there's a DJ Pond 3 box that I haven't taken out of the box that lights up at Comic-Con. And there's a plastic Pinky doll from Gen 15 from Generation 3. And yeah, a few others. It's fun to get swag.
It is. When I first started voice acting, I was like, I'm gonna buy every single character that I voice. And I started doing that. And then my shelf got full, and then it turned out that it was really expensive. And then I stopped, kind of stopped. I'm really tempted whenever there's a new Monster High doll out. I'm like, ooh, I gotta get it myself. But I have, a big shelf, and more than half of it is cute pony figurines that I got from you guys, so. And whenever I have like a rainy day, I look at that and go, aww.
Thank you very much. Just another reminder, Tenchi is now going around the audience. Remember to raise your hand so that she can see you. Okay, you can go.
Yes, hello. This is for Daniel. When you heard you were coming here in Finland, did you thought about looking into some Finnish bands? Like musical bands?
Oh, I did. I thought I should listen to some Finnish bands. Nice. And then I didn't follow through on that thought.
Well, at least you can have Nightwish.
But I wrote down one. Hold on. I'm going to listen to, I've been getting advice, and I've been told to listen to Mike Oldfield. Right? Because it doesn't sound,
but you should list Nightwish. Nightwish.
Nightwish, okay.
I went to a party with Nightwish once. It was
And also Lordi. A Lordi, a Finnish monster band. They're awesome. They even won the Eurovision Song Contest back in 2006.
Okay, cool.
Hi guys, I have one question for all of you three. So, if you get one full day in Equestria and you get to spend it with any pony, more precisely with only one, what would be the pony character? It could be a main character, background character, any pony. What would you spend with the pony with, and what would you do and where in Equestria?
I think I'd be puttering through the woods with Zora. Dig up a few mushrooms, speaking Zulu, you know. I don't know, something like that.
I'd be hanging out with Vinyl Scott just so I can find out what her voice sounds like.
I would like to spend some time with Brandy Smith so she can teach me how to make an apple pie.
Will you come and teach me how to make pie? I'll show you anything you want, honey. Oh, honey, that's nice of you. Ready? I left my best pair of cheese in the pie one time. Oh, that's gonna be a good pie then. It was crunchy, but now I couldn't chew it anymore. Well, come show me to apple you're gonna eat it all. You got it, sister. What? That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Granny Smith, high five.
Thank you guys.
And thank you.
Would you like some salmiakki?
I just had to do this.
Can I interject some trivia?
Yeah.
So, Grant, I remember one of the very first meetings when they were trying to figure out what colors to make the ponies.
Yeah.
He said you can make the ponies any color but green. Yeah, because green ponies they'd done their market research and they did poor with kids. Like they looked like kind of like aliens. So I remember Laura was like, "Isn't this ridiculous? What do you mean we can't have a green ponies?" I think she really was like, "You know what? We're gonna make a green pony." Granny Smith was born.
Awesome. She's an alien.
The only green pony.
It's my favorite color.
Hello.
Hello.
So I have a question for each one of you. You have been talking lots about the voice acting, the music making, and theater and stuff. But have you ever had any normal job, so-called normal job? You know the kind of job what we, the untalented humanoids, would normally do.
I've had one. I was a hostess at the Keg restaurant, which is sort of a standard chain restaurant. I was a hostess for about 5 weeks. And then this guy, an old movie star, came in. His name was Kit Carson, and he tipped me $100 for seating him. And I thought, it's never going to get better than this.
Yeah, I had tons of jobs. My first job was making waffle cones.
Did you have a hat?
No, I didn't even get a hat.
Waffle hat, no?
I eventually was sitting there and just like make waffle cones for like 4 hours a day. Yeah, and then I waited tables for a long time, which is kind of a typical. It's amazing how many other musicians were waiting tables alongside me.
I went to England to work at the dog kennels, and it was a lot of fun. And actually, I picked up a little bit of an accent. It was really fun taking care of the dogs and the kitties. It was really nice, and I had a splendid time. There was a lot of dogs, and I wanted to bring all the dogs with me when I went home to Sweden again, and I wasn't allowed anyways.
All right, thank you.
Stay there, one more maple syrup.
We are going to have a question from here. Here you go.
I have a question since the charity auction coming up. Are you three going to put your personal object in? People here would love to pay for your personal autograph, personal object here. And the money would go to the charity.
I'm sorry, I didn't follow. Did you ask if you could have an autograph from
Are you
here?
going to put your personal object and autograph to the Carmen charity at the 2 p.m. about now?
Are you going to give a personal autograph to the charity auction later?
Yes.
Sorry for spying speech impediment. My constant anxiety gets better sometimes.
Thank you. Salmiak?
Right, I have a question to Anneli. Could you say apple pie in Finnish?
Oh, well, teach me.
Omena piirakka.
Say it again.
Omena piirakka.
Omia piakka. Omia piakka. Ihana omia piakka.
This question is for Daniel about season 3 finale song, how the process went when you basically made a whole bunch of songs written for specifically for the episode. Did you process of writing, or were you basically just given by Emily Lawson? I want to do this, make some songs.
Yeah, no, that I did like an hour talk on just that episode of one. But I'm gonna try to condense it. That was a really unusual project because the script had gone through a lot of changes, and a lot of the like half the songs were needed to be changed. And so I only had a week to do all 7 songs, all 6 songs, 7 songs. So I just did 1 song a day, and I just I took a time-lapse video of some of it because it was so funny. I just couldn't leave the studio. But it was a challenge. That was probably the biggest challenge I've had to do on the show, because 22 minutes to try to tell that story that was so convoluted, and to do it in a sort of musical that went through a bunch of different styles. Yeah, it was quite the experiment. And then I think in season 4, when we did Pinky Pride, that musical we kind of learned from Magical Mystery Cure and said, okay, what can we do better this time? And it was just tell a simple story this time. Pinkie Pie just feels sad, and now she's happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You can ask your question.
Okay. First of all, this is a question. And what is your favorite Brownie Convention location, building you have visited?
Location, favorite Bronycon building. Favorite Bronycon building. Architecture? Or just the building? Sounds good, it's good. I like this one the best.
This is a really cool building. The last convention that we were at together was in this rotted out old casino at the end of the strip in Vegas. This
Yeah.
big step up.
Yes.
We arrived. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. We can move on to the next question.
I want to ask to you something. Yeah.
What's your favorite Nintendo game?
My favorite
Nintendo.
Nintendo game. I've never played a Nintendo game. But that's me.
Okay, great.
What's your favorite?
Well, my favorite is Legend of Zelda.
Thank you. We can move on to the next question. Or was that to everyone?
Well, maybe not.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, this next question is for the three, all of you. So, what is your favorite movie of all time?
So many.
That is brutal hard.
Can you email you a list? Recently I've been loving the Avengers and the 2 latest Star Treks, the ones written by Kurtzman. But I also love Funny and Alexander is one of my favorite films.
Oh, really? Yeah. I take all the credit.
Yeah.
The Swedish.
Minority Report from way back when. All the science fiction ones, but the kicky things, anything Bruce Lee.
It's in Fist of Fury.
Fist of Fury, yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm sort of embarrassed to say this, but one of the movies I've seen more than any other movie is School of Rock.
Pick up Destiny. I really like the Matrix trilogy.
Yeah!
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello. It's a question for all of you. What do you think about this type fan art, like Asglots, Princess Molestia?
I haven't seen it, have you? No.
Princess Molestia.
Yeah, the words. You're a monkey. Which love?
Okay, this is a simple one. Who's your favorite pony of all time?
My favorite pony of all time. Okay, I have to be honest about it, so let me really think about it and take myself very
Very serious.
Yes.
No, Rarity is best pony.
You have an hour and a half to simply quit.
I always say Spike's best pony dragon.
I also got something for you, Sabidan.
Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness, wow. Thank you so much. It's a bit faint to see, but it says, thanks for being awesome. Keep on going. I was gonna quit.
Hello. I was wondering, what is your perception on background ponies who are now voiced by fans, such as Final Scratch, being voiced by No Acting, and how does that calculate in choosing an actor for such a voice?
I haven't seen, I really haven't followed any videos. Have you seen other?
Not too many, but I always wonder what happens when like something isn't canon, you know, officially, and then fans do something with it, and then suddenly it becomes canon and it doesn't line up. Like with Final Scratch's eyes, like they thought they were red, and they turned out it was red, and it's but it's just chaos now in the universe.
I've seen a couple of them, and it's so cool because they're so talented and it's very creative. Done everything from the artwork to the emotion and the voice acting. It's really cool to see. It's like it's impressive.
Thank you. You can ask a question. This is to all of you that I was just wondering, what's your favorite scary movie?
I don't really.
Me neither.
The thing is, I can't believe scary movies. When I'm just like, oh, really? You're going in the basement? Oh, and oh, big weird monsters. So no, but I liked Constantine. That was a scary-ish movie that I thought was quite fun. Yeah, I'm not a great horror fan.
I made the mistake of I have this watching Blair Witch Project when I first came out, and I have this like family cabin in the woods, and like I couldn't visit it for 2 years. It's my least favorite. And Ringu, is like I still have freaked out watching. Good thing VHS is gone, so I can't watch Ringu.
Okay, so this is for Anneli. What do you think about Finland and Sweden being like arch nemesis in
It's actually kind of funny because in stand-up we always do this thing like if we're in a certain town, we always ask around, so who's the nemesis town? And then we like say bad things about the town because everyone's gonna be like, oh, we recognize that, oh, she's like us. So, but when it comes to different countries doing that, I don't know. I love Finland.
Thank you.
Hello, I have a question for all three of you. Who is your favorite villain? The bad guy.
Yes, I want to go first.
Chrysalis! Discord.
Big pony villains? I don't know. I guess it was Chrysalis has to be the best.
Thank you.
Hello, Reponi. I have a question for Tabitha. When you're recording the Princess Luna's rural cantor voice, did you actually yell at the microphone?
Step back. But yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the second thing, I got something for you, something special we gave to all our guests.
Oh, thank you. My very own ears. Oh, that's okay, yeah, because you gotta listen. Do the song.
Hello, you replace one vinyl and get another. Alright, this question is primarily directed to Daniel and Tabitha. I'm wondering, what are your thoughts on Twilight becoming a princess, and how do you feel how has it affected the show?
I thought she was gonna get fired. I thought she asked for a raise. No, I don't know. I think it's created it's a little bit of a removal from the rest of the group. So that's a dynamic to play with. But I don't really have any strong feelings either way about it.
Daniel?
I think, like so many, like I think about The Simpsons, how like the characters never really evolve, right? Like no one gets older or anything. And I think it's kind of unique on My Little Pony how we keep like like having characters grow up a little bit or change a little bit, and the Twilight's evolution is, I think it was inevitable. I think it was actually kind of from episode 1 that she's on this journey, and it's just part of that her voyage. So I mean, I was all for it personally.
Just for the hell of it, vad är din åsikt?
In Swedish or English? Okay,
Considering we're surrounded by people who don't even speak Swedish, speak English.
Okay, Swedish then.
Yeah, no.
No, but I mean, the only thing that I think is like, wow, now she can fly. That's awesome. I want to be a princess too and fly.
So I guess I'm the only one here who hasn't gone up, who is still suffering from trauma that she's a princess. I'm still terrified that I'm suffering. So I honestly say, I don't really know what to think of season 5, but I actually am scared. Back to an Equestria Girls that's coming this autumn. Goodbye.
Thank you.
What do you think about bronies, all of you three?
What do I think about bronies? I don't know, really. I think there's a whole mess of them, for one thing. There is a lot of them. I think I see some. Yeah. There's some on the crowd. I think that's a brony right there. That's a brony.
I love bronies. I just think they're awesome, creative, brilliant. They're willing to work in harmony. I think they picked from a show. They extracted their own sort of beautiful ethos from it, and you can find truth in an Archie comic if you want. But I think but I think they really did imbue. They really did find something and create their own world, and it's awesome.
Thanks, Sugar Cube. How do you feel if all of the main six became Alicorns?
I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah! That would be like when all the kids, like, it doesn't matter who wins the race, they all get the blue ribbon.
They all get yeah.
Okay, hello to all three of you. What were your thoughts on Twilight's and T-Rex fight scene in season finale?
Did you watch it? Did you see it, Ian? No. It's awesome. Is it? It's amazing. Yeah, I thought it was mind-blowing. I thought it was like the coolest thing.
It was super cool. I was like sitting like this.
They like battle it out for a good like 3 minutes.
Is there kung fu?
There's no
magic
a lot
food.
of corn blasting.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Sorry? Yeah, it felt like that. I mean, who would have thought that scene would take place in My Little Pony? Like, you know what I mean? Before, like, compare it to any generation 1, 2, 3, and now it's
like episode 1 and now this.
Yeah.
Something happened during the course of season 1, episode 1, and this.
We have one more flashcard as well. Okay, this is for Daniel. Is there some song that you feel like you couldn't get perfect by the deadline and went into production unfinished?
Ooh, I'm sure there were like half of them, I think. Boy, what was, like, fortunately, the good news is, I don't have a lot of time to write them originally, but we have a lot of time to produce them, months to produce them. So usually, by the time it's done, I'm really happy with it. But the one song that I really feel like just didn't come out the way I had hoped was the Failure song, which is, I guess, kind of yeah, Twilight's like Failure song from the beginning of season 3. Didn't really, it sounded so good in my head. It didn't really come out exactly.
I think we had a special request somewhere. Are there questions still coming? Yeah, okay, well
I was wondering if you've heard about the Save the Tree petition. Basically, since in the final episode, Twilight's tree was blown up. Some bronies made a petition about having Hasbro restore it. And I was wondering, what are your thoughts about that?
I did hear a little bit. Just heard like a little bit about that. I think it's not gonna happen.
I did like the tree. I like the tree. The tree was big, the library, yeah, totally.
It's I guess it's another example of how the show evolves all the time. Like who would have thought the tree's gone, but it's gone now. So I don't think it's gonna come back and be sad. We're adults here. We can
Go ahead.
Hi, I was wondering, this for all three, mostly for Daniel, have fan-made creations affected your work?
I feel like it's set the standard a little bit. You know, I mean, I initially when I was writing songs was just doing it with kind of in a bubble, and the standard for songs on daytime cartoons kind of fluctuates from really bad to like pretty good. And so I was kind of thinking, well, as long as I'm better than those like kind of bad songs, you know, it's going to be fine. And then all of a sudden, all these fan-made musicians like started posting this incredible work. And I was like, oh, now the pressure's on, because if I don't like keep it up, like I keep seeing Hasbro just saying, well, we just hire that guy. Yeah, so it lit a fire under my ass.
Do you have anything to add? Anyone else? No? No? Thank you. Is there one more question?
I don't know your time schedule, but would you like to sing the Smile song with us later on?
Yes! We did a rendition last night, too.
Maybe there is a slot and we can go here in the...
Excuse me?
Maybe there is some time we can go here in the main hall.
Do a group Smile song?
Group Smile song with the whole convention. That would be...
I think it's something we have to do.
Or potentially, what do you think? Right now?
Can it be done here?
It could be done right here, right now.
Can it be done right here, right now? Right now.
What do you guys think?
Starting?
Yeah.
My name is
Keep high, and I'm here to sing. I'm gonna make you smile, and I will brighten up your day. It doesn't matter now if you are sad or blue, as cheering up my friends is just what Pink is here to do. 'Cause I love to make you smile, smile, yes I do. It fills my heart like sunshine all the while. Just all I really need is a smile, smile, smile. And these happy friends of mine. Pinky scream, goodbye. If you're kinda worried, face made of ground. I'm gonna do my best to turn that frown upside down. I love to see you dream, dream, dream. I do. Fill my heart with sunshine all the time.
I can't leave this. I can't read the words.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time for this Q&A panel. Thank you for our wonderful guests of honor. Give them a round of applause.